Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Justfly channel. My name is Jay and I'm the host of this channel. And yes, it is a brand new year and brand new things are coming to the channel. We're not going to be talking about that in this video, but we do have quite a short news video today. So let's get straight in with the rest of this video. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe and get me to 1,000 subscribers because that would be much appreciated. Now let's get straight in with the rest of this video. Kicking off the news, FSLabs has updated their Airbus A321ceo to version 11.0.1.291. It comes with a whole host of features and changes aimed to improve the user experience. According to the release notes provided by FSLabs, the update addresses issues who have affected users with a packed Microsoft Flight Simulator community folder. Among the changes addressed via several stability issues and crash to desktop issues, and also additional system fixes. Users with hardware components for the simulator will be glad to hear that the release notes does say that the update extends hardware access to more EFS as well as more ECP events, with further expansion on the interface planned over the coming weeks. They are also going to be working with their industry partners to integrate this interface into their native software in the up and coming weeks. Under the hood of the narrow body Airbus airliner, users will now start to notice some sound enhancements that have been aimed for extra realism, and also there is other system fault logics as well that have been addressed, and you can read the full release notes down below. Obviously, if you'd like to buy it, if you haven't got it already, it will be linked in the description as well, and it will cost $69.95. Now, just before the holidays broke up, PMDG's owner Robert has shared a handful of images for their up-and-coming 747 series in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The in-development images are for the 747-100 series and gives us an early preview of what the wing structure is looking like as it's being developed. To provide some more context, this is what Robert has said. Much of the larger structure hasn't been properly completed and there are still tons of work to do. But we are sharing these images with you in their in-development state so that we could get you excited for what we are creating. This is the first time that PMDG has done something like this and actually shown us early access or give us an early look of their product that is in development. Also, it is very usual for the development process to only showcase some of the things outside of the simulator so far. Now, I will say that in November we did see some of the early access of the cockpit renders as well as the wing structures. And just to remind you lot that Robert did say that the 747-100 and 400, and including all three engine variant types and the passenger and cargo versions, will be the first types to be released. Eventually the classic side of the product lineup will start to come out, which will be the 747-200 and SP, along with the 300 and 8 series are coming towards the ending of the cycle. There is still plenty of work to be done, but as usual, I'll keep you up to date with any sort of news. Just make sure that notification bell is on. RHDSimulations has announced via a YouTube release of the Boeing 767-200 and the 200ER for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The plane follows up from the developer's earlier entry into the 767 series when they released the 300ER version. Now, the trailer did not showcase that much, it was just a short teaser as you can see on screen. We hope to expect some more information coming in the near future. It is worth noting that the 767-300ER relied on the default systems from the Asobo 747, and the same may be true with the -200 series. That said, the plane did feature full 3D custom modeling, various options, custom animations, and sounds. So far, the plane is confirmed to be for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, with no news on the 2024 version just yet. Now, moving on to Just Flight, they have confirmed that they are working on the Learjet 45. This is also known as the LJ45 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is a throwback aircraft as it was a default plane for many iterations of the sim, and now it is now being recreated with modern techniques for the current generation of Flight Simulator. Just Flight has said that they are coming with the latest modeling techniques, high fidelity systems, and other elements that Just Fly is known for to make a private private jet. Now, it's not yet seen in any sort of flight simulator just yet, but the LJ45 was introduced back in 1997 as an upgrade to the 35 series and comes with a range of 2,000 nautical miles and a cruising altitude of 51,000 feet, and could sit up to 9 passengers as well. Once there is more information on the LJ45, I'll let you know. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm excited about this brand new product coming to WinWing's lineup. WinWing has announced a brand new MPI series that gives you the ability to use a realistic MCDU or CDU panel in your home cockpit. In the video that's shown on screen, we could see a detailed look at the up-and-coming project. The various sort of panels that we see here is the A320 MCDU and the FMC device for Boeing aircrafts, including the 737, the 747 and the 777. Upon release, WinWing has confirmed that the Phoenix Airbus aircraft and PMDG's Boeing range will work with the panels straight out the box. The full-scale structure is roughly around about 28.5mm in thickness and comes with realistic light sensors and the ability to plug in with a single USB cable. This means that there is zero latency and no impact on performance thanks to it not using your GPU. And there is also mounting holes for those that actually have a proper cockpit and want to put it inside of there. The pricing for this unit begins at around about $129.95 US dollars. That's obviously with your local shipping taxes and everything else, but pre-orders will begin in January 2025. Navigraph has released an open beta for their Jeppesen navigation data for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. The new update enables you to install the latest AirX cycle to the simulator. This will replace the stock data with the latest data from Jeppesen. Navigraph says that the all new data means that all default aircrafts will now use the new data set automatically, ensuring that all flight plans created with SimBrief will be fully compatible as well as chart data. Now, this news also joins the fact of pretty much all of the Navigraph products and tools are compatible with the new sim. Some of them are still in beta stage, so just keep that in mind, but Navigraph says that they will have probably everything tested and hopefully things will start getting smoother as we go along. AutoFPS has got an update and now supports 2024's game. If you're unfamiliar with this tool, let me give you a quick explanation. This tool will allow you to pre-select certain settings, and once you recognize that the sim's frames per second is starting to dip, it automatically starts beginning to adjust its settings, like things like the LOD, to try and keep your frame rates as stable as possible. AutoFPS will allow you to set minimum frame rates to your desire, and then it will adjust its in-sim settings on the fly to achieve those specific frame rates. The results are pretty smooth, and I will say that myself, they are pretty smooth. Unless you're using OBS with it, then that's probably a big problem. But you could select anything you want, even in day and night flying, and it will still be good. AutoFPS is reliable and free for you to download from GitHub. I'll leave the link in the description for you to download it. Coming on to some sceneries, AuraScenery has released its newest airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. Roskilde Airport, also known as Echo Kilo Romeo Kilo, is located in Denmark and serves as an additional airport for the city of Copenhagen. It features general aviation compatibilities, business flights, flight training, and a number of scheduled flights. The product comes with detailed buildings, including realistic interiors, dynamic lighting, custom landscapes, and high-definition materials. They've also said that the product has perfectly optimized models that help to ensure a smoother performance in your sim. You can pick up your very own copy from the AnyBuild store for £12.95. That is excluding taxes and VAT. Finland's Oulu Airport, also known as Echo Foxtrot Oscar Uniform, has been brought to life in both 2020's game and 2024's, with the latest release from Simulations. With its modest 2,501 meters runway and located at a latitude of 64 degrees north, Oulu truly is a unique destination for aviators, with a whole host of wintry challenges and non-precision approaches to test out your skills. Despite only being served by a handful of airliners, the airport airport supports general aviation activities as well as business jet traffic, among others. Simulations Render Edition brings custom night lighting, optimized 3D modeling, and custom surroundings, which includes integrated real-world matching elevation modeling as well. You can purchase your very own copy of Simulations Oulu Airport from cotrails.com for €16.29. That excludes taxes and VAT. And that is it for today's Microsoft Flight Simulator news. I did say it was going to be short, but I will say we do have some important news. So first off, thank you for getting me to 757 subscribers from the last time I checked. And also for that, we'll be bringing out some monthly full flights coming out very soon. I'm not going to give an actual date because I don't know when that's coming out, but I can leak that now. Anyway, this has been your boy Jay, and I hope to see you guys in another video. And as always, happy flying.